All right, so here are the results of the patients. First, we have patient 1, which is Kirby. His glucose, there is glucose in his charts that show up at 2 and 7 minutes, which means that his body does create lactase, which is the enzyme that breaks down lactose. All right, so he is not lactose intolerant. Patient 2, Jamal, there is no glucose that appears. It is yellow, like the negative control all the way through. He cannot digest lactose. He is lactose intolerant. Patient 3, Lucy, is the same as Jamal. There is no glucose detected. It is only yellow, and so she is lactose intolerant. She does not produce lactase. Then patient 4, we're just going to call him Ash. He makes lactase. We had glucose that appeared in his charts as well, in the positive control, and he is not lactose intolerant. If your child is lactose intolerant, this is what this means. What it means chemically is that, normally the body produces an enzyme called lactase. When you drink milk or eat dairy products, the lactase's job, which is the enzyme in your gut, is to break down the lactose, for example, the sugar in milk, into smaller sugars called glucose and galactose, which the body easily absorbs. Now, what does this intolerance mean? That's what your body usually does, but if your body doesn't do that, what does it do? So when your child eats or drinks dairy, their body does not have enough lactase, that enzyme in your gut. So that means the lactose in your gut that has not been broken down into glucose and galactose stays in its original form, and your body cannot easily digest that. So it just has time to ferment and turn into gas and acids inside your stomach. Now, how this might affect your child. So if your child has dairy and they are lactose intolerant, they might feel bloated, they might feel crampy or gassy, and in some cases they might even get diarrhea. Now, this can last depending on the severity of their lactose intolerance. I know for some people it's just a few hours, and then for some people they're bloated for a few days. So you just have to be careful depending on how severe it is and how much of that lactase enzyme you do not have in your body. Now, what can you do about it? There are multiple things that you can do about it. Lactose intolerance is something that is highly manageable. You can first limit or avoid foods that have lactose in them. So just stop eating dairy products, basically. Or you can try the lactase enzyme drops or tablets. So what you do is you take a bite or a couple bites of the food that has lactose in it. You take that lactase enzyme, and that helps you to break down that lactose before digestion into the glucose and galactose that your body can easily digest. Now, you can also have alternative dairy products, which is really great. There's a lot of those nowadays. There's first like plant milks, which you can do. There's so many plant milks. They've got almond, soy, oat, coconut, even rice milk. You can do those, and those usually actually have calcium and vitamin D in them, which is an extra benefit for you if you choose to do the plant milk thing. You can also have lactose-free dairy products. There is lactose-free milk, yogurt, and cheese, so you get the best of all worlds. You can also have lactose-free yogurt. Yogurt, I already said that. I mean ice cream, which is pretty good. They also make those from coconut, soy, oat, or even cashews. So You know, you can always check out those alternatives and use that, and that will help your child so that they don't get the crampiness, the bloatedness, and the irritation in their gut, even the indigestion and stuff. So that's what you can do.